Plant-based nutrition is growing hugely within the market. That's currently being driven by the millennial consumer. It used to be really only hardcore vegans and vegetarians that were interested in eating those products, but also people with food allergies and intolerances, moving away if you had a dairy intolerance, you might have a dairy-free product. Now the term that people use in the marketplace is flexitarian. It's been driven by people who are conscious that eating meat has an environmental impact, it has an impact on their health, and there are also the ethical sort of considerations with farming and meat production. That's really driving the growth in plant-based nutrition. With the onset of social media, information is so much more available now to particularly the younger generations through YouTube and other blogs. So it's not just disseminating information about a vegan diet, but it's also providing them with information about products, about how to use certain products. Often products are coming from other markets where vegetarian and vegan diets are more diffuse, for example, Japan. And so to enable them to cook the products and food that they want to, there's a lot more information available. So that's what's really sort of driving the demand here in the UK. The dairy category is one that has been sort of heavily impacted by plant-based products. So milk alternatives have been growing hugely, from soya milk to almond milk. And that again used to be driven by people with intolerances and vegans, whereas now it's been driven by people who just want to cut down the amount of dairy in their diet. Home baking is another one where traditionally there's been a lot of dairy products used in baking, and now there are many more sort of vegan options available for people to buy, not just in the health food tray, but now in the major retailers in the supermarkets. So access to vegan products is a lot better than it used to be. More than ever, of importance to be authentic, to be transparent. One of the things that is increasingly important is to have some kind of third-party accreditation. So whether it's a fair trade certification, organic certification, vegan certification, those are the things that they look to get some comfort as to the sort of integrity of the brand. But being transparent in terms of your sourcing, having some kind of social or environmental agenda in terms of corporate social responsibility is becoming increasingly important. So they're not just buying the products because it tastes good or they look good, they're buying them because they do good as well, not just to themselves but to others. Food has such a massive impact on everyone within the supply chain, not least the farmers and growers, quite often in third world countries, and so they're looking for brands that can demonstrate that they're looking after those people that help get their products to market. The future of plant-based nutrition really is how to convert those people who are meat eaters and still want to eat something that tastes like meat. There are companies in the United States funded by Silicon Valley investors that are creating meat-like products. So they taste like meat, they look like meat, they eat like meat, but are made purely from plant-based products. I think that's where the future is. How quickly we get there is yet to be seen, but converting those meat lovers to plant-based materials is where the mass market needs to go to be able to combat the environmental issues to do with farming.